Alright, what's up guys? I just wanted to give a quick review over ATV ramps. These are just aluminum ramps that I got off Facebook Marketplace. I think I paid like $75 for them. And I just wanted to give my honest opinion over them. If you guys have seen my channel, you guys know that I work on a bunch of ATVs, or I have in the past. And so a bunch of people bring their own ramps, like trifold ramps, or like the bifold ramps, like ramps exactly like this that fold in half, or the ones that are trifold that fold in, I guess, fold in three, but they only open up and they're like, let's say like 8 feet long. But if I could go back and buy ramps again, I would probably buy the bifold ones. The ones exactly like this, but the ones that fold in half. As storage with these, they're just not the best. As for functionality, they work great. I've used it for loading a bunch of ATVs. I've used it for loading mowers. I've put them close together and used a dolly and pulled appliances onto the back of my truck. So functionality wise, they're great. It's just storing them is not the easiest thing to do. I'm going to show you where I store them right now. Even if you store them on the wall, you probably have to hang them. And then the way these are, they kind of bow out. I mean, they are durable, I will say that much. But they kind of bow out. So there's not really a good way to store them. I mean, I guess you can hang them on the wall, but then they're still going to bow out and hang out a little. But overall, they're not bad ramps. If you find a good pair on Marketplace cheap, I would buy them. That's kind of why I bought these. But like I said, storage is not the best. And then once you have something in the back of your truck, you have to pick them up and find a way to store them in the back of your truck. And I don't know how tall these are. I'm gonna guess maybe like 7 feet. But even when you store them in the back of your truck, they just take up a lot of room. But if you had those bifold ramps, you could actually just fold them in half and take about half as much room. So again, if I was gonna buy these ramps or ramps for ATVs or mowers or anything like that again, I wouldn't buy these ones. And I'll list the bifold ramps that people have brought to my house, and I've seen of theirs that I've actually tried to trade people, but nobody wants these big bulky fucking things. So I guess I'll list the bifold ones in the description. Those are the ones I would buy. The trifold ones are nice, and you don't have to worry about like scooting it back and forth, because it's literally, I mean, they're like this wide, and they're like this, but they fold down into three places. But I'll list those also. But again, if I could go back, I'd buy the bifold ones. Oh yeah, something else. They're not super heavy. These are made out of aluminum. I think they're rated for 750 pounds, or maybe 1,000 pounds. I can't remember. But they're not heavy, but they're bulky, and they're kind of awkward when you're carrying them. So they're just not. I just wouldn't buy them again. Like, they're pretty light. So again, not heavy, just bulky. And I'm going to show you where I store mine in the corner. So I guess something else I didn't think about, maybe I could store them up high, like on the rafters in my garage, and just have them hanging from hooks. Might be a little easier than where I'm storing them now. But again, there's just not a good way to store them. And the bifold ones, you literally fold them in half and you can store them, take up less space. Oh, something else, I just seen on the tag, they are 7-foot ramps. They're about $90 brand new. I'm guessing for a set. I would hope for a set. But again, I'm gonna show you where I store them, and I'll list the other ones in the description. I actually store mine on these rafters, or on this shelf in the corner of my garage, and they kind of just hang off the edge. I have a bunch of shit in my garage. Like I said, mowers, ATVs. So I work on a bunch of shit, but again, I would buy the bifold ramps and not buy these. I don't even know, maybe just like solid 7-foot ramps. I mean, they work good, functionality, they're great, but as for As for being able to store them and sorry, I was looking at the price tag. As for being able to store them and hauling them different places, these definitely are not the best. Even if they cost a little more for bifold ramps, I would just spend the extra money. See how far they're hanging off. And it's on a 4x8 sheet of plywood. Anyways, as always, I hope this helps somebody out. The bifold, trifold, and these single, I guess, just solid ramps are going to be listed in the description. I'm out.